Hey everyone, so today I have a new look for you guys. This is a dramatic smoky eye with a nude deep brown lip. This is perfect for winter and the holidays and going out, and if you're interested, just keep watching. So I am starting out with my foundation already done and also my eyebrows done, and I am just going to go ahead and move on to my eyeshadow. Now I'm first putting down my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is just going to act as a base to ensure that our eyeshadows come up with a full pigment and go on a lot smoother and stay a lot longer. And I'm setting that concealer with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This is an amazing powder for a smooth finish. Now I'm taking the MAC blush in the shade Film Noir as my transition and crease color. I love this shade. It is such an amazing shade. It's just good for everything, good for contouring, good for transition shades, and I love it. I'm just buffing that in the crease with a fluffy kind of round brush. I think this is from e.l.f. as well. I'm also trying to bring this color into the inner corner and the outer corners as well, and now I'm going back with a fluffy brush and I'm just blending it out to make it look more seamless. Now I'm going back in with Film Noir from MAC and I'm just building up the color to intensify it. I like to build it up and blend it out as I go along just so that I don't get any chalkiness with the shadows or any shadows that just won't blend properly. So doing it this way makes it much easier to blend and make sure shadows just looks more flawless and seamless. Now I'm taking this angled brush and I'm pushing Film Noir into my lower lash line. I actually should not have done this before I put my concealer on, but I do go back and fix up the lower lash line anyway, and I think I realized this about halfway as I was doing it, so I stopped in a few minutes. Now I'm taking Fudge from the Anastasia World Traveler palette and I'm just buffing this with a kind of fluffy, dense brush into the crease along with Film Noir. This just kind of builds up the warmth in the shadow and intensifies it a little bit more, and I blended it out. And now I'm taking the Milani foiled eyeshadow, and this is just like a black eyeshadow with kind of gold flicks of glitter. It's kind of green tint as well, which is perfect for the holidays if that's what you like. And I'm just building this up with a flat shader brush from Eco Tools. I start to slowly build the color because I don't want it to be too hard to blend out and a little bit patchy. With thicker shadows like this, they tend to get patchy and a little bit blotchy and crumble off, so I build it up very, very slowly. Now I am just buffing out the edges to make sure that everything blends seamlessly together, and I was just taking that Film Noir shade and now I'm taking this black shade from the World Traveler palette and buffing that on the outer edges just to deepen this look up a little bit and make it more smoky. And I'm just blending all the shadows together with a large fluffy brush to make it look seamless and effortless. And now I'm just dusting off all of the fallout underneath my eyes, and I'm ready to apply my concealer. I first started out with the color corrector. This is from MAC. It is a yellow based color corrector, and I'm just blending that out with a pointed foundation brush. I find that with smoky eyes, it kind of makes my eyes look a little bit heavy, which I know is the point, but I still like that bright under eye look, so this helps a lot with smoky eyes in my opinion. Now I'm just highlighting my nose with my LA Girl Pro Concealer on my nose, forehead, and chin, and above my lip in Cupid's bow. And underneath my eyes, I am taking the Makeup Forever Lift Concealer. This concealer is absolutely amazing. I've been trying it out for like the past few days, and I love this concealer so much. I am buffing this out with a Real Techniques foundation buffing brush, and I'm also cleaning up the edges of my eyeshadow and making it look more neat. and I'm spraying my Real Techniques sponge with some Fix Plus, and I'm just blending out my under eye concealer a little bit more, and I'm gonna go in and blend out my forehead, nose, chin, and upper lip area as well. Now I'm going to contour with my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the shade Chestnut. This is just the perfect shade, especially if you want a contour that's warm and not so cool toned and ashy looking. This kind of bronzes up the face at the same time as contouring and adds more color to the face, and I love that. And I'm just blending this out with a flat top brush from e.l.f. Now I'm going to set underneath my eyes and all the places that I highlighted with concealer, and I'm using that same powder from Charlotte Tilbury on an e.l.f. pointed foundation brush, I believe, or fluffy foundation brush, I'm not sure. And I forgot to blend out this little part of my contour, and I'm just going back and blending it out. And now I'm taking my Ebony bronzer from CoverGirl with a stippling brush, and I'm just blending this out on my cheekbones and forehead. Now I'm going back with the Film Noir shade and this round kind of fluffy crease brush, and I'm just blending it into my lower lash line. And I also took this shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette with an angled brush and just buffed it into my lower lash line. It's just a black shade. And I'm also buffing it into my upper lash line as well, and I'm going to blend it out. Now I'm just taking some mascara and I'm coating my lower lashes with this, and this mascara is from Essence, I believe. And now I'm taking this pretty iridescent eyeshadow from MAC. It's called Ready to Party. It's like a purpley silvery tone, and I'm putting that in my inner corner. Now I'm taking my lashes from VOSS, and these are in the shade Striptease, and I'm just putting these on. This is the perfect eyelashes for like such a smoky and dramatic look, and I love them. They're so amazing. Now I'm going to take this golden highlighter from BECCA Cosmetics, it's called Topaz, on an Eco Tools fan brush, and I'm going to start layering my highlighters as usual. Now I'm taking Anastasia So Hollywood on an e.l.f. fan brush and just putting that right on top of Topaz. And it looks so amazing. I love layering my highlighters. And now I'm taking the same highlighter from Anastasia and putting it on my nose and my Cupid's bow. Now I'm taking this blush from Essence on the apples of my cheeks with an e.l.f. brush. And now I'm starting to do my lips. I'm lining my lips first with this NYX shade Espresso. I love the formulation of their lipsticks. They are so creamy and long lasting. I love these lip liners, and so affordable too. Now I'm taking this liquid lipstick in the shade Limbo from ColourPop. These liquid lipsticks are only $5, but the formulation isn't the best, but they do last a long time. So now I'm going to take this Baby Lips lip balm on top of it, just because my lips were a little bit dry. Now I'm spraying my face with Fix Plus. Now I'm just fixing up my hair and brushing out my wig a little bit. And that is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more videos and subscribe. Thank you so much.